Hello good people, this is your friend Pulkit from Gadget Generations. Today's video, it's going to be about NF Acoust latest launch, the NA20. It's a single dynamic driver IEM that belongs to their musical series of IEMs. Previously onto this channel, I have reviewed NF Acoust two models, NM20 and RA15, both of which are resolution and detail monsters for their respective price points. Let's check out where NA20 stands. So let's begin with the design and build quality part. But before that, I would like to thank NF Acoust for sending in this product for the purpose of this review. So let's begin onto the design and build quality part now. Okay, so before I begin talking about the design and build quality of this beautiful pair, I would like to appreciate these creative stickers basically that NF Acoust bundles with the NA20. Actually, they marketed with these, and these are very creative and vivid looking stickers that have a very designer and unique look to them. So definitely a few of these are going on to my MacBook's panel. Next, the design and build quality. I'm pretty much impressed because the pair is quite light in weight and has this really cool coffee colored finish along with transparent design. The face covers have this outer ring which is golden in color and is made up of aluminum alloy material. About the ergonomics, these are quite comfortable and light in weight, like I just mentioned. And of course, bundles these really cool ear tips as well, by the way. So yeah, the fit and comfort quite good for me. I find them to be quite comfortable for me, and I absolutely like how they sit comfortable and they just disappear into my ears. I've been sleeping with them because quite comfortable and quite good looking. The shell is entirely transparent. You can actually see the internals of this pair quite easily. So yeah, the design and build quality quite good. Transparent shells, coffee colored, really cool design, and very good fit and isolation. Next up, into the next section where we will be talking about the drivability part for this beautiful IEM. Well, about the drivability, I would say that pair the NA20 with a neutral source. I've tested it across different sources, including my MacBook Air, my Hibi R2, which I recently sold, then the Hibi R6 Pro Max, as well as the FiiO M21. It sounds absolutely amazing with the R6 Pro Max and the M21, but not so much good with the R82 because it has a slight bit of warmth to it. So yeah, just pair it with a neutral source and you're good to go. I find it very good sounding with directly with my MacBook Air output, as well as with my FiiO M21, as well as the R6 Pro Max. Now on to the next section, I will discuss about the sound quality impressions for the NF Acoust NA20. So let's get on to that part now. Okay, so talking about the sound quality for the NA20, I would say that it does justice to its series, the musical series which it belongs to, because the pair has a very musical and captivating sound profile. It is not too much about details, but it is about rich musicality. It provides with rich musical vocals, which actually captivates me every time I listen to the NA20. If I talk about different frequency segments, I would say that bass region gets most of my attention because the mid bass has a very big impact and has a very quick and punchy response. The bass, the main attraction into the lower end is primarily into the mid bass section. And moreover, it is also nicely controlled. It doesn't leak any kind of muddiness or graininess into the mid-range section. Sub bass also has decent rumble. I was testing this IEM and the track was Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. The sub bass rumble was really physical for a single dynamic driver IEM at around this price point, because it was rumbling, it was having a good and strong presentation, while at the same time mid bass does very good job in providing you with excellent definition for bass guitars as well as drums actually feel lively onto this IEM. Next, onto the mid-range section, it sounds very clean and gets most of the attention onto the vocals have very rich and lush presentation. They sound dense and have a good texture to them as well. I was listening to Hadika Kiani's album Hayat, and all three tracks were absolutely phenomenal. The vocals were sounding very beautiful, and then the instruments like harmonium, acoustic guitar, piano, everything was sounding very good, very clean, and have a bit of weight and rich presentation throughout the mid-range section. Into the mid-range, I would say that it is not about details there. The minor details are not that prominent, but the macro details, the overall feel of that track is conveyed very beautifully onto the set. I would like to also mention that female vocals have a bit of sibilance present for the high notes. So when I was listening to Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive" track, I could listen to a bit of sibilance for the high notes, but while all other notes were doing very good job. For the male vocals, the pair sounds very good. It has a very hefty and weighted presentation. I was listening to this track, Kabhi To Nazar Milao by Adnan Sami, and that track has Adnan Sami's voice as well as Asha Ji's voice, and the pair was sounding very beautiful. It doesn't have that many high notes for female vocals, so there was no sibilance present onto that track, but and the male vocals were coming out very beautifully. Now on the treble region. Treble region has very smooth and relaxed presentation. It doesn't sound it has a bit of early roll off in my opinion, and it doesn't sound very detailed, but it maintains a very clean presentation, so you won't feel any kind of congestion even for busy tracks. So about the technicalities, the sound stage, it has a very immersive presentation. I won't call it to be massive sounding, but at the same time it doesn't sound too intimate or too into the face either. Even for busy tracks, I don't notice any kind of congestion with the NA20. It provides you the ample space so that different instruments, different vocals, they are sounding very well separated and has ample space between them. There is no overlapping of details or anything like that. So you get a really captivating experience with the NA20 in terms of soundstage. Next, about the instrument separation, layering, and imaging capabilities. The pair is quite precise in terms of imaging. I would say it does a great job. It is not as precise or as minute detail focused like the previous two installments from NF Acoust, like the NM20 and the RA15. Yet it provides you decent level of detail, so you won't feel any kind of lacking even for congested tracks like Billie Jean by Michael Jackson or Master of Puppets by Metallica. So, well, that's all about the NF Acoust NA20 from my side. I absolutely love the pair. From its amazing comfort to excellent build quality to the transparent looking shell designs, which is, quite good looking in my opinion, to the rich and musical sound presentation and these stickers that are just an icing onto the cake. Well, that's about it. That's everything about the NF Acoust NA20 from my side. It is very different from the previous installments like the NM20 and RA15, which were detail monsters and resolution monsters in my opinion. This one has a very musical and very smooth sound profile. It captivates you with its rich vocals and punchy mid-bass response and a smooth overall sound profile. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. If you really like the video, kindly leave me a like. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, as I regularly create hi-fi audio related content onto this channel. And if you guys have any questions related to the NF Acoust NA20, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Well, this is your friend Pulkit from Gadget Generations. Thank you so much for watching.